Hey everyone, welcome back, and we are back again. It's about our Nikon Z5 camera. Okay, this is now after about 3 weeks, maybe, or a month. About a month, we are back with you. Okay, it's about a lens that we bought for this camera with more wide opening aperture. So we have requested this through Amazon a long time ago, maybe on 7th of December, and now we have it. I already received it 6 days ago, but unfortunately I had no time actually to start working with it or test. It's only today, our weekend. So let's go ahead, guys, and open this thing here. Basically we need like one or all of these things, okay, to open. I hope the package is safe and the lens were not broken during the shipment. Inshallah. Okay, good. Very nice. There we go. That's it. We have some papers. I don't know what they are. It's from the shipping company. Forget about them. We're going to read them later on. Let's see what is here. It's about only thanking me as a client. So here we go, guys. This is our new lens for our camera, helping us as it's supposed to be. And as always, our aim is to photograph a film in a good way with no noise in a very, very low light. And when I say low light, I mean it, very low light. Hopefully in the following episodes we are going to test this on the real on the field itself. So it says here that this is 50 millimeters, that's the zooming capacity, with a thread size of 52. This is the thread size. Very nice. And for the people who doesn't know what is the thread size, it's actually about the lens ND filter lens size. If you want to buy ND filters, you got to check for this size if you want to mount them here on this camera. Basically, it is the diameter here. If you don't know what is it, this should be written on the camera like here. You will see that. But if you don't find it, then all you have to do is to check how many millimeters is the diameter. In this case, here we go. You can find the required size. And here, this is the, it says 50 millimeters, and this is the aperture size. Standard fixed focus lens for mirrorless cameras, and it is for Nikon Z mount. Very nice. This is also a repeat of what is the before. And those are some specifications. I don't know if they are so much important to you, but we will talk about them during our video here. So let's go ahead, guys, and open it. As far as I have been told that the custom department at the airport have already opened it for checking. So here we go. Very nice. I love these moments. Good. Very nice. And we can see the contents. This thing here, I don't know what is this thing. All right. So, a rain cover pouch. Put it aside. And those are microfabric lens cleaners. Very good. The camera is from Meike. Maybe you have seen that. I forget to mention the name. This is some manual. We're going to read it later, guys, if there is anything important in it. I don't see anything important so far. With our APS-C lenses, as long as the lens mount is the same as the camera mount, because this mount is actually a Z mount. Okay, and here we go. Yeah, what is this? Right, this is the hood, the lens hood. Very good. And this is, of course, the lens, which we are going to check soon. And I am worried about this cut on the back cover. This is really bad, indicating that a lot of push was practiced here. I hope everything is still okay. So let's put it aside to continue in the box to see, is there anything else? I'm sure there is nothing more, but yes, there is nothing more. Okay, all right, and here we have our lens. Let's go ahead and open them. I'm worried about there is a sound here. I hope it's still okay. Oh my god, oh my god. Inshallah everything is still okay. Okay, so this is the lens, guys. Okay, it was open from here, no problem. So you see, just like this, it is closed, Z mount, Meike, and to do like this, it is opened. As you can see here, guys, from bottom, that you cannot see any electronic connections because this is a prime. It is not actually automatic focus. It's only a prime lens. And here we go. What's wrong? And that's what I'm after from. See, guys, now this cover is already destroyed because a lot of pressure has been inflicted on here. I hope there is no broke in the glass. Inshallah. Okay, very good. So, and this is the cover. I hope it's still working. Okay. Yeah, so Mickey, the name, and here we go. The aperture size 1.7, 50 millimeters, and this is called the thread size theta 52. That's basically is the size of the cover here. Maybe you can find it even written in here, 52 millimeters, because if you want to go and buy an ND filter for this lens here, then you will have to check for the 52 millimeters size. And that's basically is the diameter. In other words, if you do not find any number in your camera, you can find out what is the theta size for your ND filters if you want to buy one. Just only putting a ruler at the middle to discover the size, and you can find here, you can find out that this is really 52 millimeters. Okay, very nice. Now, that opening at the middle is the aperture size, and here we have here two rings. The first ring is here, that is the zooming controller. As you can see, it's simple and nice. Can give you 50 millimeters as maximum, as you can see, and it is in feet also. So this is very good. The movement is smooth and nice. I can use this while photographing, although I hear some sound inside and some point. Okay, no problem, but it's still working. That's what is actually matter. Here we have the second ring. This is the aperture size controller ring. Okay, so in other words, if it is 1.7, let's focus. You can start from 1.7 up until 8, then maximum 22. Look at the small space in here, but there is no problem because I have already more number of the aperture size here in the other lens. All I care about is this small number. There are also more smaller because look at here. The higher the number, the smaller the opening, the aperture opening. The lower the number, as you can see, the higher the opening, and that's all I need. A very large opening for the low light to allow the maximum light to get in. Okay, and we can also check the other lens, right? So now that we have reached this point, guys, let's go ahead and do the comparison between the second type that we already have it. Actually, we buy it with this camera here. It's not new. All of them are not new. They're not brand new. So this one is actually the zoomable camera. It's fully automatic, guys. So I want you to have some look on the features of the automatic camera. How I can differentiate between it and the prime camera. This is a good chance for you if you are really not the expert in photography. And for the people who are experts in photography, still on the other episodes, we are going to change a lot of the camera features. We are going to go ahead first and update the firmware, then we're going to have full explanations about the functions of the operating system that it has, the firmware, and how you can get the most of it. So this is Nikon zooming camera for Z mount of 24 up until 70 millimeters in focus, and it is actually 4 as the maximum size of the aperture. It's fully automatic, as you can see here, guys. And if you open the lens from here, only for the sake of comparison, okay, you will see that there are some electronic connections actually, which actually will enable the firmware of the camera to control this automatic focus and other features of the camera. If you open in here, you will see that it is written here that this is theta, the thread size of the NAD filter is 72 millimeters, okay? And you can see the opening of the aperture in there, and this aperture is actually controlled by the camera itself, where you change the size of this by the camera itself, I mean the aperture. So if you do some zooming here, for instance, okay, you can see the aperture is changing according to the zooming, but still you can change by the firmware of the camera setup, okay? So anyway, but it's very small actually. So now let's go ahead and install our new lenses of wider aperture, okay? Let's have it open like this and open the Z mount of our camera like this. We'll have, where is the point? There should be a point in here, but you can actually twist this a little bit until you get the required point, and then you get this tick. Then to open it, you push this button like this and start twisting until you get it out. It means that everything is doing fine and okay. Very nice. This is the aperture. This is the zooming. All right. Next is going to be updating or upgrading. You see, as I told you, there was a problem with the shipping. So this cover is not working as it should be. Unfortunately, we have to spend the time with it. Halas, it's just like this. Most important things just came to me intact. Although I know that there are a lot of huge, heavy loads have been put on it. Thanks God it didn't broke. So anyways, next guys would be the firmware update and the study of the whole firmware. Finally, of course, on the other episode, it's going to be testing, heavy testing for every aspect. We'll take still images, we'll take videos on different frame per second. Unfortunately, it has only 30 frame per second, no more, but it still can be really okay when you benefit from the capabilities of the program itself. Thank you very much and see you soon.